Hello YouTubers, and today I'm going to be reviewing my newest telescope, the Orion Skyquest XT10 Dobsonian telescope. Okay, now I was saving up for this telescope, and the thing about it is this telescope is a Newtonian reflector, if you guys do not know, and 10 inches in diameter. Before this, I was owning this 3.5-inch Celestron Astromaster 90. It had served me well, but then it did not show me things which I really wanted to see, like the M87 and the globular clusters. This could not see it, but when I used this scope, I could see all of that. And considering the fact that I live in the middle of a city, that's pretty impressive. Okay, so this telescope comes with the Easy Finder 2. Now the thing about the Easy Finder is that it works on light, so it might ruin your night vision if you set the setting too high. But it's like having a laser pointer in the sky, and you just align it whatever you want. However, this is not really suitable for DSLs, so I advise you upgrade to a 9x50 finder scope. And this is the Crayford focuser. Holds well. It's easy to focus, but it's better to get a dual speed focuser, but I'm not going to get that because I'm happy with this focuser. Okay, and this is the correct tension system, and what it does is there's Teflon bits here, and what it does to ensure that there's a counterweight, you just pull this spring down to here and keep it there, so that the telescope becomes a bit more sturdy. Okay, now this thing, even though it's big, is really easy to move. Down, up, side, all as easy. It's all one easy push, and it's on a Dobsonian mount. So that means that you cannot do equatorial cracking, which this telescope can do. I even have a motive drive for it. But this telescope is not really meant for astrophotography. So if you're really into astrophotography, I advise you to get an equatorial mount if you buy this telescope. But that's going to be upwards of over $1,000, so it's not really that much worth it. Now the inside of this telescope consists of a primary mirror, which is all the way down there, and a secondary mirror, which is here. So the light falls on the primary mirror inside there, it focuses on the secondary, which reflects it up into the eyepiece there, and then you can see the image. So what are the pros of this telescope? Okay, this telescope is the largest you can get for portability. It's like the largest. I personally find this telescope a bit of a challenge to use because of its weight, but it's much easier to use if you separate it from its base. Then you could just carry it outside. I just carry it outside, and then carry the base and then assemble it. You cannot carry it as one whole unit unless you're really strong. This telescope is the type for anyone who wants to observe deep sky objects, because this is the best you can get without needing a lorry. You can get 12 inches as well, but those are even more challenging to use, so I advise 10 inches or 8 inches. The optical quality of the telescope is pretty good, and I find the eyepiece that I was supplied with, the 25mm eyepiece, pretty useful. I don't have it at the moment, but yeah. And the collimation cap literally makes collimation a breeze. So the thing is, I think that most likely your secondary will be collimated if you were to buy this telescope, but the primary won't be. And I'm telling you, do not be scared of collimation. It's really easy. You just have to fiddle with these screws here to collimate the telescope, which is not that challenging. Okay, one of the cons of this telescope is that when it's near the zenith, it's really hard to turn, and that's because there's not much leverage. So it's better if you turn it like by holding this side. That's about the only con actually, because that's inherent to the Dobsonian. But if you have aperture fever, this is the best telescope you can get. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed my video. Please subscribe, rate, and comment.